So as we move into our third meditation this afternoon with the Arcturians, we're going to look at our thought programs and thought processes. And we ask the Arcturians, of course, to work with us on all levels of our multidimensional selves. So let us return once again to our innermost being, to the flow of spirit through us, and to the activation of the crystal temple around us. So the energies they are able to offer us grow in intensity, in strength, and it's important to remain relaxed in the body so that the energies are able to flow through, where everything is always in flow. So thought is very important in determining the reality which we perceive. And we usually tend to have very little awareness of the thoughts that are constantly going through our minds. All day the mind has been chattering, but how much do we know of what it's actually said? So the first thing, of course, is to become aware of one's thoughts, to become aware of what one actually says to oneself. And as we begin to see our thought programs and thought processes, we can begin to observe, where did they come from? How did I acquire this thought program? What triggered in me this particular belief? And through seeing one's thoughts, one can begin to question, to change often what one thinks, through questioning what one thinks. So we ask Juliana and the Arcturians now to please work with our mental body, for it is the mental body which the emotional body reacts to. So, say to yourself now, I release all thought patterns and programs which no longer serve me. And spend a little time in meditation with the Arcturians while they work to assist you and to work with your subconscious. For your subconscious doesn't discriminate with what your mental body tells you. It simply drops into the subconscious, and the subconscious behaves according to the thoughts that it receives. So whilst here relaxing and resting within the crystal temple, look towards the lake and the crystal within the lake, and see it rise and shine more and more brilliantly. And the temple masters are there. As they shine their consciousness through this crystal, sending transmissions into your third eye, a higher light communication, working with you on your subconscious level, working with your human mind, as they transmit through your third eye into your mind and your subconscious, higher thoughts, higher perspectives, higher understandings, to shift for you all the lower thought forms which have kept you imprisoned, which have kept you in limitation and made it so difficult for you to expand your consciousness out of limitation and beyond the 3D matrix. So you do not need to know the higher information and activations which you are receiving, for it is beyond your 3D consciousness. Simply know that you are receiving. Simply trust and allow their transmissions to be received. You may find certain thoughts coming into your mind that you have a great resistance to releasing them, of changing your view or your attitude. And you also become more familiar with how your thoughts determine your emotions. If you have any particularly strong thoughts, beliefs that you are not willing to let go of, then just allow these energy transmissions to enter into them. Just be soft and gentle. No need to reject anything. Just allow the higher light to flow through. You may see some of your strongest beliefs, thought patterns. It could be that it's unfair, that this shouldn't be happening, that the world is all wrong, that you can't forgive this or that. Whatever it might be, it could be anything. Don't feel that you need to change it. But if it's a thought that you found, a belief that you found difficult to shift, which you know is the block to expanding your consciousness, then just allow this energy transmission to flow into that belief, that program, that thought. And now open your heart and bring the love from your high heart to those beliefs. Give love to that aspect of self which holds so firmly, so tightly to that belief. Become soft and gentle with yourself, kind and loving to all your thought patterns, to all your beliefs, to all that has limited you. So feel now, experience that your consciousness is able to expand. Upwards and downwards, outwards and inwards. And know that these transmissions are also entering into your subconscious, reprogramming to a higher level your subconscious. And you may wish to say to yourself, I release all my beliefs, thought patterns and programs which have kept me in limitation, for I no longer need them. And you will find, as your thoughts change into higher, more expanded thoughts, that your emotions will also change. So become aware of your more expanded self, your more expanded consciousness. For within this temple, you move into a higher reality. As your consciousness expands, so does your frequency rise. And you begin to perceive the world, yourself, and your experiences from a higher perspective, with a much larger view. I release all limitation. So now, allow a transmission from the crystal, from the temple masters, into your third eye and down into your heart, through your central column, through all your chakras, and filling your entire aura. For you are now able to receive a higher spiritual light quotient. And from your foundation, you bring the information, clearings, and activations which you have received into the crystalline grid of Gaia, that Mother Earth may also receive what you have received, changing the collective consciousness of humanity, changing the collective thought field around this planet. For higher thoughts are far more powerful than lower thoughts. So see yourselves influencing the entire thought field of the planet, the entire subconsciousness of the planet, the unconsciousness. As the collective unconsciousness is being raised, and your heart energy now merges with the heart of Gaia and is sent throughout the entire planet. And you are consciousness. So rest a while in the beauty, the peace, and the bliss. And repeat this exercise as often as you can.